Hey folks, thanks for coming back. Just a short piece, hoping to try to expound upon some lack of logic that's going on in the country right now. Uh, Joe Biden and the federal government are saying, "Oh, we might have to lock down the Delta variant is it's spreading. There's a lot of cases out there." They don't ever say people are dying from it because generally it's very, very low. Those numbers don't help the narrative. But the Delta virus is here and there's a Delta Plus coming. And they're going to go through the whole Greek alphabet because they want to keep this alive forever because it gives them the power of fear. It's fear porn. It's all they're doing is selling pure fear porn. So, tell me, how does it make sense to say, we got to have some kind of a mask on all the citizens, and we got to get them injected with a unproven vaccine? Seems to be doing pretty fair so far, but, it's got an exemption from the FDA. Yet, the border is wide open. And one small town, population about 140,000 in South Texas, called McCallum, has had in excess of 7,000 COVID positive people dumped in that town since February or March of this year. 7,000. The last week alone has been like 1,500. So they want to lock down citizens, but if you want to come into the country and hopefully vote for Democrat or at least change the demographics of the electoral map, come on in. We don't care if you're sick or not because we know this thing isn't as scary as we're telling everybody it is. Sure, you might get sick. The odds of you dying, unless you've already got something wrong with you that's really bad, like, heart disease or diabetes or immensely obese or something like that, probably not going to die, which is the fact. Last I heard, and I've checked often, the death rate from the newest version is right around the death rate of the last version, which is a 0.08%, which means maybe out of cases that they know of, 8 people in 10,000 might die. That's not a whole hell of a lot. In contrast, in general, on a daily basis, before this whole pandemic, 7,000 or 8,000 people per year died per day in America from something. From something. The death clock shows it. I mean, that's the way it was. And they spout this 600 plus thousand people that have died. They say died with COVID. They might have died in a motorcycle accident or jumping off a building or putting a gun to their head, but they had the COVID genes in their body. Doesn't mean a damn thing. The people that actually died from COVID, not just with COVID, but from COVID, are about 6% of that number, or maybe 30-some thousand, which is equal to or lower than the annual flu deaths that happen every single year in this country. Kind of funny, I don't know if this is going to come up, but when I lean my head into the light, it looks like I've got this big, like, white spot right here. Anyhow, that's pretty much what I wanted to get off my chest at this moment. This is my first Friday night rant, and I might have more in me. Anyhow, I cleaned up my bench over yonder, that bench. And I'm hoping to get a guitar or two on it this weekend, so I hope to get some videos going on some guitar work and get some of that up on the other channels. Maybe this one too. Yeah, maybe this one too, because I post on several. In the meantime, Go do good and be well yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. Please do all the stuff that helps more people find out about what I'm saying and give them something to think about. And until the next time, see ya!